All right, just want to start off. We had a young man that suffered an injury there last week. Kayden Lyles suffered a season injury, and will miss out of the year ahead. I hate it for him, just the work that he's put in. He's done a great job since he got here. Incredible person. The relationships that he's built. We'll explore all options here moving forward, but I just wanted to. We found that out here over the weekend. We're going to move forward, and he's going to be actively a part of what we're doing. But just unfortunately won't be able to be on the field this year. So I just want to start off with that. And then today was a little bit of a lighter day in a sense of the time, but I thought we got great work, got great situational work. Guys really pushed hard the last couple days. I'm excited about the growth that I'm seeing. The situation showed up really well today. We made some second long third downs, 2-minute drives, a lot of different things that I think are big for this team to continue to grow in that overall understanding. I think the offense, came out and really performed well today, which was good to see. I mean, you're seeing Monday the defense, yesterday was mixed back and forth. Today the offense, I thought you did some great things, but you're seeing that back and forth that you want to see in camp, just the way the guys are responding. Now we get a couple of linemen back. As we're moving forward now, it's just continuing to establish the continuity of the competition there in each of those groups. Really pleased with what the receivers did today. I thought they performed really well.
Is that as good as Jordan has looked this preseason when you guys went 11 on?
Yeah, it was very sharp. Very sharp in situations, and Jordan's just continuing. I don't know if he's had a bad day throughout fall camp. It's been good, and there's been decisions and things that we grow from. But he's in a great space, and I like what I'm seeing. Just in his continued growth and development, as well as all his quarterback tape looked great today. He made a couple incredible throws, incredible decisions. AJ is just constantly getting better, and that's a fun group to coach, and they're embracing challenges, and I think really doing a good job.
With Travis, there's been talk of keeping his eyes downfield. The play where he rolls to his right, steps up and connects with Keyshawn. Is that exactly that in action?
He's a great playmaker, and I think we've seen that throughout camp. It's just the confidence that he has, and he just. It's a great feel of being able to still have that pocket. There's times you're going to have to move in the pocket. That's just part of playing this game. But to be able to step up and to be able to keep his eyes down the field and deliver that ball in that moment is really good play.
14 seems to have really come on the last couple of days and had maybe two of his best days out. How good has he been in your eyes, and what does that mean for this football team moving forward?
He's definitely a weapon. And, with his size, speed, the ability to bend. He's for what he is. Anybody can see a big receiver come by and say, "Oh," but to watch him run routes, to watch the work that he's put in, it's really impressive. And, I'm excited about that group. I think Malik McLean's done a really good job. I think, the whole receiving core is really elevating them, themselves through competition. I think Micah had some really nice plays today. Keyshawn, Pokey's been very, very consistent. Throughout this fall camp. So I'm excited about the group.
How far is Johnny from that tradition in terms of since he's been here?
I remember the first when he first got here in the spring, it was probably a little eye-opening for the just the approach, and I think he's embraced that, and he's moving really well. He's been able to play a lot of snaps and play at a high level, and that last drive today really, I thought, illustrated that just. And how he was able to continue to perform at a high level with multiple snaps.
It looked like the receivers today did a great job of high pointing the football. How does that, or how can it add an extra element to the offense?
We have receivers of all shapes and sizes, and when you have big players that play high, over the top with being able to get full extension, going to get the ball at the highest point, it's definitely a benefit. And then even guys who are, not as tall, that are still, the ability to go and attack the ball when it's in the air. That's something that work a lot on, and I think our guys embrace that and understand the importance of every one of those inches as that ball's coming back to them.
How many different guys do you think you'll be working at center throughout camp?
As many as we can, and that's one position that you have to always have a plan. If something is to happen, obviously as we get out of camp, there's going to be a little bit more continuity. But the guys that are working it, snapping daily, it's we'll probably have 5 or 6 that are going to have that in their back pocket. I mean, Dylan Gibbons, he's done that before. If we ever needed to get to that point, I think Darius, Mo. I mean, losing Kayden, it definitely takes a hit to the depth that we have there. But we've got a great plan for what we'll be doing here moving forward.
Did Schrader that before this year?
He did. So actually, he was playing whenever he got injured last year. He was playing some.
Why was it important for Kayden to be out here, dressed up with his teammates?
He loves this team. I mean, you come in. I know we've talked a lot about when you bring in a transfer, what is it? What is it? I mean, it's not just a jersey number. This guy comes in and he embraces the team. He embraces the culture. He brought things here that from a leadership perspective, and it was when I got the news. I mean, it's unfortunate that it happened. When I got the news of what the injury was and just that it would cost him this year, I went into the training room to see him, and obviously he's emotional. But even in the moment, I mean, he's thinking about the ways that he can still make an impact, and that just speaks to the man. And it's unfortunate he won't be able to play this year, but he will make an impact on this team.
Have you talked to him about the future? Is he able to come back next year?
We're going to explore all things, and there's a possibility. I mean, but I don't want to speak on any of that right now. But no matter what that next step is, it's going to be a successful one.
What are you looking forward to accomplishing these next couple of days?
It's about team, and it's about going to a place that is different than what you're used to. So there will be some discomfort, just in not knowing the atmosphere, and we'll be on a single field. Not gonna, we've got good tree coverage around us, and not much wind will be blowing. Hopefully we'll get good humidity, and it's where our team comes together. We talked about it on Monday about the identity of the team. As you get challenged, you go through fall camp, and today was practice 12. I mean, we go hard, and I mean, these guys are bodies. I promise you, they're feeling it, and everything we're doing is building them to be the best they can be when we kick off here August 27th. And there will be a time and place for everything, but this week we've got to come together through the challenge. And we'll have a couple of different team events that we'll do, and just enjoy, take away the distractions of all the things that are around, and because you can still find distractions in camp. But when you go away and you got 2 guys in a small dorm room and a twin-sized bed, get ready for it.
With these practices in Jacksonville each year, have you thought about opening it up to the public, or is that really not feasible?
I mean, it's there's old things. We have. I think it's a great experience for our program and for the guys that are there. I think there's some challenges just that come with that, but we've talked about it, and we explored different things that we might be able to do. But I think there are some NCAA rules that kind of go around some of it, that what would need to be done. But it has been in discussion.
You're good.